Research has distinguished diverse subtypes of bosom tumor that react to changing treatment. Writes, of these, the purported triple-negative bosom malignancy is especially forceful and hard to treat. Be that as it may, new research may have revealed a particle that backs off this sort of tumor. Bosom malignancy is the most common type of disease in ladies around the globe, with just about 1.7 million new cases analyzed in 2012. In the United States, bosom disease is additionally the most widely recognized type of growth in ladies, paying little heed to race or ethnicity. Hereditary research has empowered researchers to order bosom malignancy into subtypes, which react distinctively to different sorts of treatment. These subtypes are arranged by the nearness or non-attendance of three receptors that are known to advance bosom disease: estrogen, progesterone, and the epidermal development factor receptor 2, HER2. Bosom growths that test decidedly for HER2 normally react well to treatment, and even to some particular medications. In any case, there are kinds of growth that test adversely for HER2, and additionally for estrogen and progesterone. This is called triple-negative bosom tumor. As a few investigations have appeared, triple-negative growth is more hard to treat, with chemotherapy being the main choice. New research from the Ruhr University in Bochum, Germany, tried the impacts of a hot particle on developed tumor cells of this especially forceful growth. Right. Scientists were driven by Dr. Hans Hatten, Dr. Lee Weber, and they teamed up with a few organizations in Germany. These incorporated the Augusta facilities in Bochum, the Healing Facility Herz Jesu Krankenhaus in Dernbach, and the Center of Genomics in Cologne. Looking at the impact of zesty atom on growth cells, the scientists tried the impact of a functioning fixing generally found in stew or pepper, called capsaicin, on SUM149P T-cell culture, which is a model for triple-negative bosom growth. The researchers were inspired by existing examination, which proposes that few transient receptor potential (TRP) channels impact disease cell development. As the creators clarify, TRP channels are membranous particle channels that lead calcium and sodium particles, and which can be impacted by a few jolts, including temperature or pH changes. One of the TRP channels that assume a huge part in the improvement of a few illnesses, and got a lot of consideration from analysts, is the olfactory receptor TRPV1. Capsaicin has additionally been appeared to instigate cell passing and repress malignancy cell development in a few sorts of disease, including colon and pancreatic growth. In this new examination, the analysts expected to research the declaration of TRP direxin, a huge measure of bosom growth tissue, and in addition to dissect and see how TRPV1 could be utilized as a part of bosom malignancy treatment. Capsaicin actuates TRPV1 to restrain tumor cells. Specialists found a few common olfactory receptors in the developed cells. Olfactory receptors are proteins that dilemma notice atoms together and are situated on olfactory receptor cells covering the nose. The researchers found that the TRPV1 receptor seemed often. TRPV1 is ordinarily found in the fifth cranial nerve, which is known as the trigeminal nerve. This olfactory receptor is enacted by the zesty atom capsaicin and in addition by helianol, a synthetic compound giving the fragrance of new ocean breeze. Dr. Hatten group discovered TRPV1 in the tumor cells of 9 distinct examples from bosom malignancy patients. Specialists added capsaicin and helianol to the way of life for a few hours or days. This enacted the TRPV1 receptor in the cell culture. Because of TRPV1 being inactive, the disease cells passed on more gradually. Moreover, tumor cells passed on in bigger numbers, and the staying ones were not ready to move as fast as previously. This recommends their capacity to metastasize was diminished. The discoveries were distributed in breast cancer, targets and therapy. Suggestions for bosom malignancy treatment. The creators take note of that an admission of capsaicin through nourishment or inward breath would be lacking to treat triple-negative disease. Be that as it may, uniquely planned medications may help. On the off chance that we could switch on the TRPV1 receptor with particular medications, this may constitute another treatment approach for this kind of growth. Dr. Hans Had, lead ponder creator. Past investigations have demonstrated that the medication Arvanil viably treated cerebrum tumors in mice. Arvanil has a synthetic cosmetics that is like the zesty atom capsaicin and can diminish tumor development in rodents. Be that as it may, the substance can't be utilized as a part of people on account of its reactions. Endovaniloids were additionally found to enact the TRPV1 receptor in past investigations. These are fat atoms normally created by the body, especially when the cerebrum develops and creates in babies and youngsters.